GotAUkulele.com instrument reviews back again. I'm delighted to feature this one again on the website. The brand is called Mainland from the USA. I first featured them about 7 or 8 years ago on the website. And in fact, the review of the Mainland Mahogany concert was one of the first reviews I really did properly, that kicked off this channel, this website really. So I've got a lot to thank to Mainland for doing that. Or prompting me to do it. And it's been a while since I've had a Mainland in my hands. Played a few, owned a couple, and I have many thanks to Mike at Mainland and Eagle Music in the UK for arranging the loan of this one. It's the Mainland Red Cedar Gloss Soprano, and it's a stunning looking thing, really, really pretty. A bit about Mainland. Mainland are a company based out of Nashville, Indiana. The instruments are made in China, but they're finally set up, finished, tuners added, that kind of thing in the US. So they go through a really strict quality control. And because of that, they've got a lot of fans, and I'm one of them. Not wishing to prejudge this review. This is a soprano scale, standard soprano scale, double bout in beautiful red cedar on the top there, deep orange, bit of grain stripe in it, and even more stunning solid rosewood back and sides. I mean, that's really pretty. Yeah, look at the mirror. The gloss finishes on Mainlands are really, really good. If you don't like gloss finishes, or you do, the great thing about Mainland, one of the many great things about Mainland, is that you get a variety of options. You can get these in matte as well. So, you know, if you don't like gloss, you can get this matte. If you like matte and you don't like matte, you want gloss, you can buy this one. I think it's really nice, really good finish. No pools, no bubbles, no mess. And decorating the top edge, the sort of Mainland signature look, is this black and white wooden inlay rope pattern. That's around the sound hole as well. Another thing I really like about Mainland is that they're consistent with their style. And you've also got a bit of what I think is mahogany edge binding there as well, and that's also on the back. I think it's really effective. I love it. It's very Western, very ranch. You know, they do some plainer ones as well if you don't like them. Again, lots of options. We've got a rosewood slotted bridge with a nice shaped bone saddle there. It's really good. And really neat and tidy inside. Bit of glue seeping out from some of the joints, but if you worry about such things, but there we are, notch kerfing, delicate bracing. The back is completely flat. The back is made of two sides. The top's made of back's made of two pieces. The top's made of two pieces. The sides are a single piece. Neck is mahogany with a joint at the heel and the headstock, also finished in gloss. I prefer necks finished satin myself. Topping that, rosewood fingerboard, really good condition, and that is edge bound as well, which hides the edge of the frets and also completely eliminates any sharp fret edges because they don't quite reach the end of the fretboard as they shouldn't. We've got a fairly generous 15 nickel silver frets with 12 to the body. We've got pearloid position markers at 5, 7 and 10, strangely none at 12, which I'd quite like to see one at the octave. But really sadly no side position markers, which I would really want. Bone nut, that's actually set a bit too high. There's a setup required on that from the dealer, just a little bit. It's not really throwing the notes out, but I can feel it on the fingers. Headstock, I love the Mainland shape, and that is really classy, faced in rosewood, the Mainland logo there, which also looks like a piece of cowboy's rope, and more of the rope binding around the edge. Quality looking headstock, really is. Tuners on this one, not my preferred tuners on a soprano. They are gold sealed gears with small black buttons. But as I say, one of the things I really like about Mainland is when you order from Mike, you get a choice. You can swap these out. You can have friction pegs. You can change the colour of the buttons. You can get it matte. You can get it gloss. So it's really hard to criticise it for that, because I don't like sopranos with geared tuners, but you can get this with friction pegs, so there's no complaint really. If you like geared tuners, you get this one. Aquila strings, and this comes in at about £190 in the UK, about $250 in the US. That's pretty good value actually. It's not an absolute cheap beginner's instrument, but it's a pretty good value instrument for something that's really well made, really nicely finished, beautiful striking woods, inlay, that kind of thing. I mean, it's all quality appointments. So it's pretty good value, I think, and coming from a very nice family-run company as well. Yeah, it's all right, really good. To play it, I've got mixed opinions. I really like the sound. It's got its own character, and it reminds me of the first Mainland I ever played, which kind of had a real jangle to it, a character to it. It's not as punchy and snappy as I would like a soprano to be, but that's not a criticism of it in itself. It kind of sounds more like a concert to my ears. It's got a really warm tone, which I don't normally associate with sopranos, I think is the point I'm getting at. But that's not a bad thing, it's just different. Sustain's not bad, it's not killer, but you have to pay quite a bit of money on a soprano to get lasting sustain. See, it's quite bright when it's picked. I'm sorry, but yeah, as I say, it's got bags of character, loads of tone to it. It's got a voice of its own. I think it sounds good. It's not quite got the punch that I'd want from a soprano, but it's really not bad. But the looks, the build quality, it's put together really well. It's a really nice company, and it's a really good price. And for those reasons, how can I really not recommend it? I really like it. Nice little soprano that's going to stand out in your club. Mainland Red Cedar Gloss Soprano, also available in matte, also available with friction pegs. You know, you got a lot of choice with Mainland. Recommended. Really like these. See you soon for more instrument reviews.